The ramp drops. The water is chest deep. Bullets are hitting the water around you like rain. The men in front of you are falling. You are 200 yards from the seawall and every inch is covered by machine gun fire. Welcome to Omaha Beach. Despite catastrophic initial losses, American forces fought their way off Omaha Beach by noon. This is Omaha Beach. June 6, 1944. Omaha Beach, Normandy, France. A battle is about to begin that will change the course of the war. On one side, United States, commanded by General Bradley. Against them, Nazi Germany, led by German 352nd Infantry Division. Both sides know what is at stake. To understand this battle, we need context. Omaha was the deadliest of the 5 D-Day beaches. High cliffs, concrete bunkers, and a veteran German division turned the landing into a slaughter. For 30 minutes, the invasion of Europe hung by a thread. United States had assembled a powerful force. 34,000 troops, 1st and 29th Infantry Divisions. Nazi Germany was equally prepared. 352nd Infantry Division, heavy fortifications. The stakes could not be higher. A defeat here would be catastrophic for either side. General Bradley studied the situation carefully. Every decision now could mean victory or disaster. German 352nd Infantry Division was confident. The plan was set. There was no turning back. The men on both sides knew that many of them would not survive what was coming. Omaha Beach was a 6-kilometer crescent of sand overlooked by 30-meter bluffs. It was the most heavily defended beach on D-Day. Intelligence said the beach was held by a weak division. They were wrong. The veteran 352nd Infantry Division was there too. The preliminary bombing missed the beach entirely. The defenders were untouched when the first boats arrived. The amphibious tanks were launched too far out. 27 of 32 sank in the heavy seas. The infantry had no armor support. At 6:30 a.m., the first wave hit the beach. German machine guns opened fire from the bluffs. The water turned red. Company A of the 116th Regiment lost 96% of its men in the first 10 minutes. Nearly every man was killed or wounded. Men huddled behind steel beach obstacles and the bodies of dead comrades. Officers were dead. Nobody seemed to be in charge. General Bradley on USS Augusta considered evacuating the beach. For 30 minutes, it seemed like Omaha might fail. Small groups of soldiers began moving. Sergeants and lieutenants led men up the bluffs through gaps in the wire. General Coda of the 29th Division walked upright on the beach shouting, "There are two kinds of people on this beach. Those who are dead and those who are about to die. Now let's get off this beach." Navy destroyers moved dangerously close to shore and fired directly at German bunkers, providing crucial support. By noon, the bluffs were breached in several places. Rangers had scaled the cliffs at Point du Hoc to destroy the gun battery. By evening, 34,000 troops were ashore at Omaha. The beach was secure. But 2,400 Americans lay dead on the sand. Omaha Beach was the closest D-Day came to failure. It was saved by the courage of individual soldiers who refused to die on the sand. Despite catastrophic initial losses, American forces fought their way off Omaha Beach by noon. 2,400 Americans died taking the deadliest D-Day beach. The cost was enormous. United States lost 2,400 killed, thousands wounded. Nazi Germany suffered even more. 200 killed or captured. When the news reached the capitals, the world understood that the war had changed. For the soldiers who survived, this battle would haunt them for the rest of their lives. The commanders on both sides would be judged by history for their decisions here. Military historians would later analyze every move, every decision, every mistake. But for those who were there, no analysis could capture what they went through. Omaha Beach demonstrated the horror of amphibious assault against prepared defenses. It was saved not by planning but by the raw courage of individual soldiers. The lessons of this battle would influence military strategy for generations to come. Today, memorials stand where the fighting took place. A reminder of what happened here. Books, documentaries, and films have told this story. But nothing compares to the reality. This was Omaha Beach. Despite catastrophic initial losses, American forces fought their way off Omaha Beach by noon. And the world was never the same. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today. The events described here shape the world we live in today.